Check, check, here we go. Hello, everybody. My name is Matthew Tyler DeLeo, better known as Sonic MTD, and give me a second. The game is quite loud. I might need to bring down the desktop audio just a little bit. Okay, so right now I have it at about minus 16 decibels. I might bring it down just a little bit more. It was about minus 25. I'm still setting everything up. This game just came out today. Like, it was like 4 o'clock in the morning when it dropped. I've been following it for quite a while. If you followed the conversation that I had with Harriet in regards to, I want to believe, Link Click Season 1, or it was the one we did just shortly after Cyberpunk 2077, I had mentioned that I was very much looking forward to this game called The Precinct. It just released today. We're going to figure out how polished it is. It's probably going to be a little bit sketch, but we'll figure it out. And without further ado, let me get started. Actually, I need to promote this. Give me 1 second. Now that I think about it. Give me a second. I swear. Herberderpter. Wouldn't it be nice if we were older? Ah, loud. Still very, very loud. I am going to switch over. Okay, and you're here, dear. I just need to figure out if this is the right channel to be posting this. Playing The Precinct on bloop. That was a mistake. A completely planned mistake. There we go. I'm just going to casually do all the promotions. There we go. That's there. And last but not least, I'm going to do one last toss-up. So I'm going to probably post it on PlayStation. I'm going to go to the forums, and without further ado, once again, I'm doing all the promo stuff now. Probably also should have checked my online streaming health, but we'll see. Streaming The Precinct. On launch day. Now, normally I do not play games on launch because I'm a cheap bastard. But this game was cheap, and I am a cheap bastard, and thus indie games are one of the few things that I can do. Let me just also check. I'm going to. Oh, look, I can hear myself now. This is not freaky at all. This is not freaky. It's just me echoing forever and ever and ever and ever. Okay, there's the admin activity feed. Cool. Let me just go into Twitch and test out something very, very briefly. I swear I will be starting very shortly. I just have to get all my stuff set up. So let's first do a test. See if that shows up. That is showing up there. Did it show up? Good. It showed up on my multi-chat. And let me just test out YouTube to make sure that that is right. Ah! Hello, hyena. God damn. I thought we were friends. What the shit? Well, yeah. I wanted some hot chocolate, and I got hyena. That'll work. Let me just go into my channel, my YouTube thing. I'm just testing out
titty sprinkles.
The best kind of sprinkles. You're just making do with all the chaos, aren't you? Okay, so we are now checking out YouTube. Precinct should be up and running. Cool. Let me go test on that. Let's see if it shows up. Yes, finally. The multi-chat between both Twitch and YouTube is fully up and running. So hello, hyena. And I'm going to be checking as we go along, just trying to figure out what the audio is. I'm probably going to move the audio down maybe about to minus 25. Every game is a little bit louder. So we're going to start off from the beginning. Yeah. I always try to make sure that my game levels and my audio level is manageable, but every single game that I play will be slightly louder, slightly quieter, so it always sort of is like this nice little mix. So we're going to figure out what's going on. Press F to start. There we go. Press A to start. Hyena, let me know if anything needs to be changed on your end. Right now it's coming in a little bit quiet, so we will see if I need to up any of the audio.
Welcome to Averno City. It may look peaceful from here, but trust me, it's rotten to the bone. That's where we come in. Averno's finest. We swore an oath to protect this city, to look out for the citizens walking those streets below. There's bad guys, and there's good guys. And then there's us, all balancing on a knife edge, fighting each other just to survive. But it's a fight we're losing, and everybody knows it. We're understaffed, underpaid, and overworked. Worse than that, we got targets on our backs, and every low-life punk and thug thinks they can take aim. Heck, a few of us might even deserve those targets. Not all of Averno's finest are that fine. We got our fair share of rot, too. What good is an oath of honor if you got no honor to betray? But me, I believe in the badge. That chunk of metal.
I'm just upping the audio just a little bit.
That'll mean something. And hey, some days the good guys come out on top. But most days not so much. All the while, the fight rages on. The lucky ones get a flag and a plaque. The unlucky ones get a flag and a 21-gun salute. Why do we do it? Truth is, for some of us, it's all we know.
This game was obviously influenced by 1980s
It's
cop
in our
movies.
blood.
The Precinct.
And they remain at large. Chandler, Sayers, you're covering downtown. Keep 'em peeled. These guys are no joke.
You got it, boss.
All right, I know you're dying to get out there.
Can't wait.
But before you all charge into the blue, I want to introduce you to our newest tender lamb fresh out of the academy.
Bah! Where's Bo Peep when you need her?
Yeah, I could tell you where she was last night.
This officer graduated from the academy at the top of his class.
Yeah, that and 50 cents will get you a cup of coffee.
And Nick Cordell Jr.
What? No way.
will obviously have some big shoes to fill.
Jesus, what the...
Seriously?
They assigned him here?
Kowalski, if I may, I don't have to tell anyone in here about the late Chief Cordell, his stellar record, the respect you had for him, his untimely death. I especially don't have to tell Recruit Officer Cordell, who's lived with it every day of the last 5 years. But there is one thing I do want to remind you of. Every single one of you took an oath to protect this city, its residents, and your fellow brothers in blue. That's what matters. I don't care what your last name is, who your daddy was, or who you hang out with on your day off.
Who's your
It
daddy?
comes from what we do, not who we know. I want you to welcome Officer Cordell, but I'm not asking you to take it easy on him.
On it.
Or hard on him. He's a cop, just like you, just like me. We're the ones out there making the hard choices, and those choices are what make us who we are. And Cordell, you're gonna have to learn the streets and the precinct the same way these mooks did. Are we clear?
Yes, sir.
Crystal, sir. Absolutely, sir.
Thank you, officers. Watch Commander.
Appreciated, Chief. Sergeant Kelly,
Yeah, boss?
the rook's with you.
I pulled the last one.
Why do you think I'm giving you this one?
Because I did something in a past life?
You did something. I'll alert the media.
Ugh.
All right, squad. Let's get out there and make Averno City proud.
Yes, ma'am.
Time to pound pavement.
Come on, Rook. Let's go for a drive.
Don't forget to book your suspects, ayo.
I guess we better earn our paychecks.
It says press the right trigger, but the image is of the left trigger. Oh, you don't want to talk to me? No? All right, it seems like a nice little... My feet hurt. All right.
Welcome to the ACPD, kid. Time for our first mission, sustenance. But, you can drive. My hip's been acting up lately. Oh, and, don't worry about the fellas. They like to act tough, but that's just 'cause they don't have my natural good looks and winning personality.
Let's roll.
I bet you learn all kinds of fancy driving at the academy, but for now, let's just take it slow and steady. Don't want to scratch the paint job on your first day.
Yeah, that's odd. The triggers are incorrectly labeled. Because it says the right trigger is accelerate, but it has the image of the left. That's interesting.
Swing by the hot dog stand in Chinatown. There's a parking bay there. Good job, rookie. Time for some chow. Tube steak. Breakfast of champions. How'd you take yours, kid?
You're not driving on the correct side of the road, swerving in and out of lanes, poor park. God damn it. Not everybody lives in the UK. Just ketchup.
Clean and simple, huh? I like that. What's the damage, Fareed?
Leo, my friend. For you, no charge.
Fareed, you old softy. You earn that tip every time, don't you? Breathe it in, kid. Best part
Everything
of the
but the dog is the vegetarian
Besides, you can't
option.
Control on an empty stomach. You know, Your old man liked his dogs too. Ah, of course you do. We came up through the academy together.
The old man
Took
liked his
different paths when
dogs
we got on
too.
The force, though. He wasn't gonna let
He
anything
dressed
get in
up
his
like
way.
a furry.
And me, well, let's
Things
just
got a
say
little rough.
Water finds its level, and my level is easy mode.
Central to all units. Bank.
Also, isn't the tip just paying for the hot dog since you didn't pay for the hot dog? Fair enough. Give me a second. I need to reset myself. I'm out of alignment. There we go. Just go and... Perfect. Now I'm leaning the right way. For some weird reason, I was just hunched over.
Robbery in progress. Mercer ACB Bank on Mercer Street. Shot fired.
Ah, Christ on a crutch. Another beautiful moment ruined. Oh well. That's what they're paying us for, right?
Gameline. Yeah.
Central, this is Unit 84, responding code 3.
10-484. Be advised, suspects are heavily armed. Approach with caution.
Okay, kid. You wanted the real deal? This is it.
I'm trying to drive appropriately for this 80s cop game. Can't drive on the sidewalk. Don't tell me what to do. Aim, shoot while aiming, reload, enter cover.
Now remember, they get one warning. If they don't throw them down, we take them down. Get ready. Police! Freeze! Drop your weapons! Morons! Doesn't look like they're gonna give us a choice. Light them up! Take him down! Suspect down. He's shooting! Central, suspect is neutralized. Shots fired! Need backup at my location!
Copy.
Suspect is down. He's shooting!
This is Bree Bookman in the ACTV Eye in the Sky, the #1 news chopper in Averno City. We're downtown where police are engaged in a fierce shootout following yet another bank robbery. It's not
This game kind of reminds me of Grand Theft Auto 2.
Hold on. There's movement at the back of the building. More criminals coming out. They're boarding a vehicle. It's a dark van and it's...
I don't know if you've ever played the second game.
Keep it tuned to ACTV, folks. Looks like we're in for a police pursuit.
Give me a second. Options. Controls. Gamepad controls. On foot, in vehicle. Accelerate, open radio. Shout. Exit vehicle, handbrake. Shoot is the A button. Okay.
Suspect vehicle identified on Fenwick intersection 5.
Sorry! First of all, that car fucking flew.
Get your gun out! She's shooting!
suspect vehicle was last seen on Fenwick intersection 5.
Get tighter to the suspect!
I don't think taxpayer dollars matter in this game.
Fenwick North Bay.
Be more careful!
Suspect vehicle identified on Fenwick North Bay.
Shots fired!
Call for backup.
84 Adam, we have backup in your vicinity. What do you need?
Dispatch, we need backup here.
10-4.
Arrest him!
Peacefully by issuing a voiceover. When the resistance meter is fully depleted, they will surrender. Determined suspects may not respond to voice orders.
Hey! You have the right to remain silent.
Central, requesting a 1029 on the subject.
Checking database for records. All clear on that search. No criminal history.
Bubblegum.
Well, looky here. '84 to Central. We got a 1015. Pursuit has been terminated.
Copy that, 84. All units stand down. I repeat, stand down.
Whew, you did good, kid. Not everyone handles a pursuit like that on their first day.
What are you talking about? I was all over the goddamn
The
place.
suspects need to go in the vehicle. Quit struggling.
So I am a Canadian. Despite the Union Jack logo. So I live in a place called Toronto. Did they repaired the fence. But yeah, I'm a Canadian citizen. I've been born and raised in Canada. I wish I could have traveled, but alas, I am poor. Meatloaf tone lighting? What the hell? What is this? Agreeable meatloaf tone lighting. Let me take a look at this insanity. I don't think taxpayer dollars matter. I love it. Yeah, that's not going to come back to bite me in the ass.
Just relax, will ya?
We rule the streets, not you.
Assault with a deadly weapon, aggravated burglary, 3 less. I read him his rights. Processed.
Come on, Cordell. There's someone I want you to meet. Mean Gene? What's today's major malfunction?
Oh, the usual. Misfiled evidence, sloppy dockets, illegible handwriting, contaminated evidence. I'm surprised some of your friends here made it out of grade school.
Cordell, meet Eugene, our evidence guy.
Eugene Papadopoulos at your service. Did Kelly try the old, "you drive, my hip hurts" routine on you yet?
Hey!
Thought so. He doesn't tend to lift a finger unless there's a gun drawn or a chance he might get pizza. Anyway, my job's to know where everything is, which basically means tracking down whatever you humps misfile, mislabel, or otherwise misplace.
Hey, Tom.
We do our best.
Oh, I'm well aware of this unit's, limitations. Anyway, when you collect any evidence, you come see me. I'll make sure it's safe.
You're a peach, Gene. Never change.
Wasn't planning on it.
All right, kid. You did good today. But that won't mean a fart in a windstorm tomorrow. I'm out of here. I'll see you in the morning. Unless I die in my sleep. God, that sounds pretty good, doesn't it?
Okay, end of shift. End of shift is at my desk. There should be a crap ton of paperwork that I have to fill out for killing those people. Thrown in the deep end. Complete your first shift for the ACPD. The fuck is that last name? Papadopoulos?
Morning, Cordell. Tidy work yesterday. Keep that up and you'll be leaving Kelly in the dust before he even has
Give
time
me
to
a second.
retire.
I will be right
Love
back.
You too, Kowalski.
I know we dropped you right into the thick of it on your first day, but fundamentals are important too.
What she means to say is that parking tickets are how the city pays the bills.
Come on, Kelly, you know that isn't true. This city hasn't paid its bills in years. Regardless, today is going to be about old-fashioned police work. You're going to walk a beat and maybe straighten out a little bit of this bent old city.
Check your handbook for the violations to look out for.
Hey, everybody, give me 1 second. I just got some fucking pizza, so I'm going to grab me a slice. Just putting it on pause. So when I grab pizza, I'm trying to grip our faces. When I order pizza, I normally grab myself a Hawaiian because my roommates do not eat Hawaiian. So it is my own way of making sure that they don't get their hands off my fucking pizza. How? Since you can't see me, you're just seeing my VTuber model. This could look very wrong, you know? Just, you know, just me eating pizza. Nothing phallic whatsoever. Just, you know. Oh. Just shoving some meat in my face. It is quite messy. Oh. All right. I was playing this game. Okay. Subway stations, auto repair shops. Arrested, surrender. Deceased in vehicle, on foot, police helicopter. Okay. So this is pretty much the instructions of the game, teaching you what you need to do. I'm going to have to spend a lot of my time
clean up the streets.
going through the logbook. America! 6 types of parking violations. Obstructing a fire hydrant, opposite the flow of traffic, too close to a crossing, on the sidewalk, in a no parking zone, parking meter expired. Okay.
Let's go find some parking violations. There are 6 different parking violations to look for. Blocking a hydrant, parking in the opposite direction of traffic, too close to a crossing, or on the sidewalk.
There's just nothing
and of
but
course,
clips with
parking
me,
in
isn't
the
there?
no parking zone. Oh, and don't forget expired parking meters. Just be sure a vehicle is parked illegally before issuing a ticket. You can't take it back. Ah, here's one. Can you see what parking violation this bozo is committing?
Right next to a fire hydrant.
Good job. The handbook shows all the violation types. Come on, let's check some parking meters.
If only actual police work
People are
is
allowed to use parking
that simple.
bays until the meter expires. When you inspect the meter, 0 minutes remaining means it has expired. It's worth checking the meters at bays that are in use. There's a lot of people who don't like to pay their dues these days.
You clipped me. You're a good chatter. I noticed.
Is it expired? Give him a ticket. Hey, you're getting the hang of this ticketing.
I mean, it's the American police. We could just make stuff up at this point. Oh God, he's clipped. Yep. Can't really follow you now.
Hey, you! All right, that's enough.
Yeah, he's stuck. I can't really... Yep, game breaking. Gonna have to restart. Let's see what this clip that you got of me says. What did I say now? What did I do now? You know. Pizza. Just shoving some meat in my face. Chaos and anarchy. I love it. Where were we? Oh, yes. So we had to restart this.
Parking violations. There are 6 different parking violations to look for. Blocking a hydrant, parking in the opposite direction of traffic, too close to a crossing, or on the sidewalk. Oh, and of course, parking in the no parking zone. Oh, and don't forget expired parking meters. Just be sure a vehicle is parked illegally before issuing a ticket. You can't take it back.
In the demo, they had more than just the standard violations. They had like on sidewalk or too close to a crossing or opposite to traffic direction.
Good job. The handbook shows all the violation
Ruined
types.
their day
Come on,
achievement.
let's check some parking meters. People are allowed to use parking bays until the meter expires. When you inspect the meter, 0 minutes remaining means it has expired. It's worth checking the meters at bays that are in use. There's a lot of people who don't like to pay their dues these days. Is it expired? Give him a ticket. Hey, you're getting the hang of this ticketing.
There we go. Now you're not clipped.
You'll come across different crimes as you walk your beat. You could be issuing parking tickets 1 minute and chasing an armed thug the next. My advice, be prepared for anything. Will you look at this? Write them up. You're a natural. Let's carry on. Got eyes on a vandal. Go handle it, kid.
I'll be assigned a level of authorized force, which must not be exceeded. The levels are no force, restraining force, non-lethal force, and lethal force.
Issue the fine and let's get out of here.
Dispatch, I need a warrants check on an ID.
Received. Checking now. 84, no infractions on record.
Issue a fine and call it a day.
Excellent. That handbook will help you stick to the rules.
Let's talk on-foot crimes. Littering, no force. Issue fine, check ID, search offender. Da-da-da-da-da. I'm going to say it right now. I actually don't think graffiti is something that needs to be really enforced, but it really depends on what exactly is being put up and where it's being put up. Solve issues, check ID, search offender.
Graffiti is a type of vandalism, and only warrants a fine. Picasso there surrendered as soon as he saw us, so we didn't need to arrest him. That said, some criminals like to try their luck. They might throw a few punches, or they might take off. Both of those are arrestable offenses. Even if the initial crime only warrants a fine, once a perp commits an arrestable crime, you gotta make the arrest.
I can open dumpsters.
There's one. You know what to do.
You, stop there.
Block and attack.
Whoa, got a wild one here. Try to restrain him.
You're coming with me. Halt. Stop there.
Assaulting a cop? That's a serious offense.
You have the right to remain silent. Control, check this one for priors.
Checking database for records. Nothing flagged in the system. They're clear.
Drug deal, no. Burglary, no. Aggravated burglary, assault. Arrest, escort, search suspect, restrain suspect, cover body.
Call an escort unit to take our suspect to the precinct.
Well, must be escorted. Okay.
Don't worry, you'll still get all the credit for the arrest.
What else are we doing? Rats.
Let's walk back to the station, but keep our eyes peeled.
Music just came out of nowhere.
Central, be advised of property vandalism in our vicinity.
May offer resistance indicated by a blue meter above their head, which can be reduced by voice orders. The meter is empty. The suspect is compliant and may be restrained.
All right, that's enough.
84 received.
Hey. Don't make it worse for yourself. You have the right to remain silent. Dispatch, I need an ID check.
Affirmative, stand by. 84, no infractions on record.
Bubblegum.
Might as well escort this brain box ourselves. Quit struggling.
La da 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 da. Martin Jordan. I'm gonna grab myself another end to slice.
Nice work, Rook. Some might chalk it up to natural talent, but instinct tells me your success today was due to strong mentorship from a true paragon of police work. A guardian of peace and a shining pillar of hope in a city sorely in need. Right now, though, this pillar of hope needs a stiff drink. Anything you want to go over before we punch out?
How long you been a cop? I'm surprised this never came up in conversation.
How long have you been a police officer?
Coming up on 25 years. Did my time as a sharpshooter in Korea, then signed up for the ACPD a couple of years later. Same time as your pops. You could tell right away he was bound for big things. Me, though, I keep it simple. Never been any good at playing politics. I just say what's in my head, and that doesn't tend to do me any favors.
What's the story with the August gang?
What's the story with the August gang?
They've been around for about 20 years. Started out pushing drugs, but once they got established, they moved into all kinds of stuff. Guns, gambling, counterfeiting, extortion. There's rumors they even got a white-collar arm now. Hell, they hit a goddamn bank yesterday. You know what's even crazier than those clown masks they wear? No one knows who really runs the show. Their big boss, he's a big question mark.
Okay. You retiring soon, huh?
You're retiring soon, huh?
Not soon enough. The minute my ticket's punched, I'm out of here. Looking forward to some peace and quiet. No more running after perps or changing diapers on rookies straight out of the academy. No offense. Yeah, just a nice glass of scotch after dinner. Take my daughter to the Grand Canyon. My wife, too, if she'll let me.
I'll let you head home.
Okay by me. Listen, kid. You're just starting out, and I ain't got long left on the job, so I'm gonna be straight with you. This is a tough shop in a tough town. I seen a lot of kids come out of the academy all fired up about truth and justice and the American way, only to end up either on the take or in a casket. My advice? Keep your head down. Stick to your beat, don't piss off the chief, and maybe, just maybe, you'll get to retirement in one piece like me. You got that?
Sounds like a plan.
I hear you.
Ah, come on, you don't gotta humor me, kid. I can see that spark in your eyes. You're your father's son. No mistaking it. Careful who you show that spark to, though. If you're waiting for the other humps here at the precinct to step up, I hope you got some time on your hands. Ever since the gangs got to your old man, all the badges have been running scared. Stands to reason, if they could hit him, they could sure as hell hit any one of us. And that chased the fight right out of him. Me? I never had too much fight in me to begin with. Anyway, sorry, I probably shouldn't have said any of that. Oh well, what do you want from Motormouth Kelly? I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Get home safe.
The next day.
Hey, Rook. Chief wants to see you in his office.
In any case, we're going to need to keep this quiet, even here in the shop. This is not for general consumption.
Got it.
Ah, Cordell, come in. I want you to meet Detectives Lee and Ferreira, our top investigators working the organized crime beat.
Heard about your baptism by fire at the bank the other day.
Yeah, log 200 more like that and you'll be a real Averno cop.
I don't know, look at him. I think he's got it in his bones. It's good to meet you, Cordell. Your pop was one of my heroes.
That'll be all, gentlemen. So, Cordell, it seems your work at the bank the other day turned up a promising lead. We discovered a print on a dropped weapon. It matched someone who wasn't even at the scene. A Mr. Michael McKenzie, rich guy, lives in a mansion on the north side. Tactical paid him a visit a few minutes ago, but it seems he was tipped off. As soon as they breached, he sped off out the back. We're scrambling an aerial unit to track the vehicle now.
Excuse me, sir. Bird is fueled, ready for wheels up in 2.
Martinez, this is Officer Cordell. He'll be with you on this operation.
A rookie, sir? Is this the right time for...
It's the right time for you to obey orders, flight officer.
Yes, sir. See you up top, Cordell. We gotta move.
I authorized you on this mission because I was impressed by your performance at the bank, Cordell. Don't make me regret this decision. Now get up there.
Let's go, Rook. We don't got all day.
Okay. So I have a gun, a taser, a baton, and a flashlight.
Suspect vehicle last spotted on Fenwick intersection 6. Suspect vehicle was last seen on Fenwick intersection 3. Suspect vehicle identified on Fenwick North Bay.
Oh, there you are.
There he is. Whoa, he is moving. Hawk 12, maintain position behind target vehicle. You know how to work a spotlight? Keep it glued to the perp and call in backup as you need it.
Okay.
Requesting backup. Dispatch to 84, message received. Request support. Dispatch, I need backup now. Copy. Suspect vehicle last spotted in Bakersfield.
Confirmed. Spike strip deployed. Suspect is rolling on flats, but they ain't stopping.
We got you. Need backup at my location. 84 received. Suspect vehicle identified in Linden West. Requesting backup. Surrender now. Understood. We got you. Suspect vehicle last spotted in Litchfield. Hawk 12 to Central, aerial pursuit has been terminated. Hawk 12, you are cleared to return to command.
Wow, that was quick.
Excellent police work, Cordell. Let's hope he gives us something solid to go on before the August gang strikes again.
Kelly, Cordell, a word.
What's shaking, Kowalski?
Why don't you take Cordell out and show him how we handle reckless driving in this town?
By promoting the cops that do it most?
I'm not kidding around, Kelly. We need collars. The mayor's been making noise about quality of life crimes. It's in our interest to show him some numbers on that.
Let me guess. Election year.
Oh, so you wait till you retire to start paying attention to how this city works?
It's amazing what almost being a civilian will do. Come on, Rook. Let's go make the streets safe for some local politicians' careers.
So this is roughly around the point where the original Precinct demo stops playing after those missions.
You're only going to learn this kind of thing by doing it yourself.
So I have no idea what's going to happen from this point on.
On vehicle patrols, you want to keep an eye out for speeders and erratic drivers. Drive slow, eyes open. If we see someone breaking the law, I'll guide you.
When driving behind another vehicle, the vehicle's current speed will be displayed. If they are exceeding the speed limit, you may order the driver to pull over by blipping your siren.
You won't always be able to tell if a car is speeding, which is why we check their speed. We got a live one, kid. Get behind them and flip the siren and make them pull over. Check their ID, then issue the fine. In that order.
Central, requesting a 1029 on the subject.
Checking database for records.
Speeding like that deserves a fine.
Nothing flagged in the system. They're clear.
Right call. Get behind a vehicle to check their speed.
Everybody is obeying the law.
You won't always be able to tell if a car is speeding, which is why we check their speed. Same routine as before. Get on their tail and flip the siren. Central, we'll take that. Okay, go check their ID, but don't issue a fine just yet.
Dispatch, I need a warrants check on an ID.
Affirmative, stand by.
Smells of alcohol.
I smell booze. Ask them to exit the vehicle and then perform a breath test. Now ask them to blow into the breathalyzer. You just got your first DUI, partner. Go ahead and make the arrest.
You have
Call
the
and
right
escort
to
unit
remain
to take our
silent.
suspect to the precinct.
I like how the perp just stays there, you know? Doesn't bother walking off. You know, like in real life.
Get behind a vehicle to check their speed.
That was a fast goddamn vehicle.
Speeders are out in force today. All you, kid. Don't let them get away!
Park your vehicle and step out. Get closer.
Suspect vehicle identified on Fenwick intersection 6. Suspect vehicle was last seen on Fenwick intersection 7.
Here we go.
Get tighter to the suspect.
Suspect vehicle last spotted in Bakersfield.
He's just going in cycles. Moses, we're going in cycles. Shit, I'm losing him.
Suspect vehicle identified on Fenwick intersection 5.
Close the gap, Booch.
Watch out! Watch out!
Oh, my car's falling apart. And I ran over somebody, probably dead.
He's hit a civilian.
10-4. Suspect vehicle last spotted on Fenwick intersection 4.
Whoa, okay. Come on.
Suspect vehicle identified in Bakersfield.
Get tighter to the suspect.
Suspect vehicle was last seen on Fenwick intersection 4.
I need a car upgrade, otherwise this is going to be a long chase.
Suspect vehicle last spotted on Fenwick intersection 2.
Close the gap, Booch.
Suspect vehicle identified on Fenwick East.
Suspect is on foot!
84 received.
He's running.
You're coming with me. You, stop there.
Support is standing by.
Reel it in!
Cuff him up,
You have the
Booch.
right to remain silent.
Hiya.
Central, requesting a 1029 on the subject.
Received. Checking now. 84, no infractions on record.
Okay, they're sober. Can't outrun the law. What say we run this one downtown ourselves? You got this, kid?
Yeah, but so far driving is the what is the best term?
Get the perp into the car.
Driving is the thing that is going to cause the most problems.
Get the detainee from the back seat and take him inside.
He's got some weird ass hair. He actually kind of reminds me a little bit of Driver. Not the game, the what is it called? The Ryan Gosling character.
Kelly, Cordell, Chief wants to see you. He's gonna be at Kavanaugh's. I think that's a bar over at the plaza.
Oh, come on. We're about to clock out.
Yeah, I don't write the messages. I just read them.
Come on, kid. Guess I'd rather torpedo my evening than torpedo my pension.
Loo. Give me a second. Is my audio still up and running? Yes, I can hear myself perfectly fine. Cool. Nothing is bothering me. The car managed to heal itself. Huh, I wasn't thinking it was a bar. I was thinking that it was a strip club. Okay.
Thanks for joining us. Now that we're all here, I want to introduce you to Antonio. He's got inside information about the August gang, and he's willing to share.
Just out of the goodness of his own heart, huh?
Let's just say the department has a certain amount of leverage here. Antonio is opting to act in his own self-interest.
Jail doesn't suit my delicate constitution. I have a feeling you do the same in my shoes.
That's why you won't find me in your shoes.
Gentlemen, let's stow the chatter and get to work. Antonio says he can give us the leader of the August gang.
Mr. Nobody.
The question mark.
Oh, he's got a name. Matthew Costa.
Oh, yeah? And where do we find this Mr. Costa?
He's holed up in the steel mill. That's been the August gang's main base for the past 2 months.
I've mobilized a SWAT unit for tonight. We don't want to risk them moving again, and I'm worried we have some loose lips in the precinct.
No time like the present.
Hell yeah.
Cordell and Kelly, I want you there with Ferreira and Lee as part of the backup squad. Let's suit up and load out. Antonio, we appreciate you risking your skin to give us this intel.
Oh, anything for our boys in blue.
Yeah, whatever you say. Ferreira, you ready?
You bet your ass.
Ground team, on me. We'll hold this position by the door and watch for runners. These goons aren't expecting us, so we should catch them off guard. Breach team, begin your approach. Remember, Costa is your primary target. We want him alive. According to our source, he's in a red jacket. On my mark, 3, 2, 1, mark. Ground team, get in there! Got a positive ID on the leader, sir. He's in a red jacket. Remember, we need him alive. He's running. Take him down! Whoa, friendly fire! Shots fired!
ACPD, drop it now. I will shoot you.
Take him down!
Police officer, no one move.
Suspect KIA.
She's shooting!
Freeze!
Target is down.
Shots fired! One less bad guy.
Hands up now!
He's shooting!
This is your only warning. Drop the piece, scuzzbag. Drop the weapon.
Shots fired!
Suspect KIA.
ACPD, drop it now. I will shoot you.
She's shooting! Book him, Dano!
You have the right to remain silent. Dispatch, I need a warrants check on an ID.
Randy Locklear.
Database for records. All clear on that search. No criminal history.
Good catch. He's running.
Hey. Hold it. Hold it. Take it easy. Wait there. This is your only warning. Drop the weapon. I will shoot you. Freeze! Police officer, no one move. Drop the piece, scuzzbag. Don't make me drop you. ACPD, drop it now. Hands up now. Drop the weapon. I will shoot you. Freeze! ACPD, drop it now. Police officer, no one move. Stop there. You have the right to remain silent.
There you go. And you're arrested.
Control, check this one for priors.
Affirmative, stand by.
Rico.
84, individual is a known felon.
You had a good long while to make trouble out here. Now you're gonna be with us for a good while longer.
You got the wrong guy.
Tell it to the judge, numbnuts.
The "you got the wrong guy" voice, it doesn't suit someone who looks like that. Go to the briefing room.
All right, officers. Organized crime has finished their initial sweep of the steel mill. They have confirmed it was the August Gang's primary base of operations. The DA is satisfied that we have enough evidence to prosecute Matthew Costa as the leader of the organization.
That mean we finally get a little peace and quiet around here?
You know how this works, Sergeant. We take down one scumbag, the rest scramble to fill the void. My gut says the other gangs will be out in force in the coming days, trying to become the new kings of the hill. Our job is to stop them. But that's for tomorrow. Tonight, we sleep the sleep of the just. Good work, all of you.
Is this game good,
Dismissed.
and should you purchase
Except
it?
you, Cordell. My office.
It's not bad. It's about $30 right now. I just started playing the missions that are after the demo. So what I would recommend is you take a look, you try out the demo that's available on Steam, and if you are enjoying what you're seeing here tonight and what you're playing, then consider buying it, because it is just over $30. But yeah, I recommend taking a look at it and seeing where you go from here. So
Your
far,
father
it's
would have
all
been
right.
Proud of what you did today, Cordell. I know he inspired you to enlist in the ACPD. And if that motivates you to be a good cop, I'm all for it.
Thank you, sir.
I've been meaning to clear the air about something else as well. You might have heard things, but I want you to get it straight from me. The department did everything we could to track down your father's killer. I headed the investigation myself, but on a case this big, in a town this dirty, no one wants to step forward for fear of catching a bullet of their own. Was it random, intentional, someone sick in the head? We just don't know. But those are the risks we sign up for every day we put on this uniform. Trying to figure it all out will just drive you crazy. Like I said, your father would have been proud to see you in that uniform. And he would have wanted you to focus on keeping the city safe. Speaking of which, I want you to start working with Detectives Ferreira and Lee on your next shift. They're going to have their hands full with the garbage that will show up and try to fill the August Gang's shoes. And I have a feeling they'll be keeping you more than busy. Dismiss, Cordell.
Cleaning the streets. Take down the August Gang. And I've just beaten the game. No, I'm joking. This is the opening credit sequence. West Averno bridges are now open. So far the thing that I have problems with is the driving, but we'll see how we go as we play more of this game. New parts of the map open up. Are we going back to the game? This cutscene is quite long. I mean, cool, we're showing off the rest of the city, but... It almost feels like I'm stuck in the credits. Meanwhile, Cold Steel. Police get the jump on August Gang at Mill HQ. August Gang leader revealed. Costa in custody. Inside job. August Gang leader killed after less than 24 hours behind bars. Most likely it wasn't him.
I wish I could say otherwise, but it's a royal mess out there today. Chandler, Sayers, take Brookhaven.
You got it, boss.
Christie, Selby, make sure things stay on the rails in the east.
On it.
Cordell, Kelly, Chief wants you to have a chat with Detectives Lee and Ferrara before you set out on patrol.
Will do, Kowalski. What do you know, kid? They got you talking to the detectives already. You must be doing something right.
Hey, Cordell, Kelly, it's good to see you. We're gonna be ramping up our gang enforcement in the coming days based on some strong leads we've been getting, and we wanted to loop you in.
The two main gangs in our sights are the Jawheads, my little problem, and Crimson Serpent. Those dopes are being handled by Detective Lee.
While you're out on the beat, we want you to keep your eye out for gang members committing crimes. Once you've resolved the immediate situation, be on the alert for any additional evidence they might have dropped.
If you're able to arrest a gang member, you can also find additional clues by searching them. To take these gangs down, we're gonna need enough evidence to make the charges stick.
For now, you can leave the paperwork to us. When you find something, take it to Eugene up in the evidence room. He'll link it to our active cases and keep us posted. Once we get enough evidence, we can try to take down the leaders.
The chief says he wants you in the ocean, but not so deep it's over your head. These might be the biggest operations the precinct runs, but we still need worker bees to take care of the nitty-gritty. That's where you come in. You're on what we like to call run around and deal with crap we don't want to duty. Like talking to that scumbag Antonio.
Antonio says he'll pass us info at particular times and places. You'll go pick it up for us. Sometimes it'll be at Kavanaugh's. If he can't make it there, he'll call a prearranged payphone. He says it's the only way he can stay safe. What a pain in the ass.
Yeah, but thankfully for us, he's your pain in the ass. You want to wear the blues? You gotta pay your dues.
We all did it coming up.
Damn right. Oh, while you're up, go ahead and take this to Eugene in the evidence room. He'll talk you through his organization system.
Crimson Serpent. Historical crimes. Oh. Oh, there's upgrades. Cool. Haven't gotten any stuff yet. Okay, so this is the entire new city area that we just opened up.
Hey, Cordell. Thanks for bringing this in. I guess now's a good time to talk you through how I keep track of the evidence. Take a look. Averno's gangs all have a hierarchy. We don't want to go after the big boss before we can make the charges stick. To do that, we need evidence. As you gather materials from crime scenes, I'll track the evidence against the gangster's photo. When the detectives think we have enough to make a case, they'll put together an operation to bring them in. We work our way up the chain. We get the low-level guys, and they lead us to the captain. We get the captain, and they lead us to the underboss. Eventually, we'll have enough of a foundation to target the gang's boss, arrest them, and shut down the gang for good.
Cool.
That Crimson Serpent evidence you just gave me is now logged in the right spot. Bring me more, and we'll start filling out the picture. Not all of the evidence you gather will be related to the gangs, but anything that connects to an active gangster will end up in here, logged against the appropriate person. Good luck out there.
You ready to get going on Crimson Serpent?
Tell me what you know about them.
Tell me what you know about them.
The Serpents have been a player in Averno's drug and arms trade for a few years. It used to be all Chinese, but these days, the place is a regular melting pot. The leader's name is Charles Wong. He tries to play himself off as an upstanding local business leader, but we all know he's got a broader definition of business than most people. Guy's slippery as hell, but he keeps his hands clean. And his profile high, just to spite us. I can't wait for the day we take that smug slime ball down.
How's the investigation going?
Slow. Sometimes I just want these people to get a whole lot less civilized so we could take the gloves off. But that's me. I used to be in tactical. Still miss the adrenaline. These days it's more paperwork and less battering rams for me, but you get us the goods on these guys, you better believe we're rolling in hard. Our first order of business is Gia Weaver. New to the scene, but very arrogant. Looking to make a name for herself. You keep an eye out for evidence. I'll see if we can link it to her.
Okay, patrol on foot. 9 to 3 for 6 hours in Chinatown and Bakersfield. Resolve 3 crimes in Chinatown, Bakersfield. I'm glad that the map is capable of like showing you where you need to go. You'll be expected to patrol your designated zone, respond to callouts from dispatch, and remain vigilant to crimes you may observe. You are permitted to use discretion in responding to incidents and may dismiss callouts if otherwise engaged. At the end of your shift, you will be rewarded XP based on your performance. As your XP increases, so does your rank, unlocking new shift types, weapons, vehicles, and upgrades. Oh, things are looking swell. What is the blue stuff? That's a... Oh, it's a vehicle ramp. Okay. Kind of surprised the game wants me to go nuts with it, but sure. And Kelly's with me. Okay.
Patrol, we had a 911 report of a drug buy in progress in Chinatown.
Control, we're on it.
Don't make it worse for yourself. You have the right to remain silent. You have the right to remain silent.
On foot crimes, drug dealing. Here we go. Search suspects, resolve arrest, escort. Check ID, restraint. Okay.
Dispatch, I need a warrants check on an ID.
Received. Checking now. Search returned with an active warrant.
Counterfeit watches. Determine the crimes you witnessed. Before arresting or finding a suspect, select the offenses to charge them with. Acting suspiciously, that's not enough. Warrant for assault. Yeah, evading arrest, possession of counterfeit goods.
Nothing to see over here.
HQ, this is Kelly. I need a plate check.
Checking database for records.
84, Adam. Show us handling.
84, no infractions on record.
Hands up now! Reach for the sky.
84, Adam, we have backup in your vicinity. What do you need?
Just
I will shoot you. You have the right to remain silent. Control, check this one for priors.
smells of alcohol.
Standby. All clear on that search. No criminal history.
What
Uh-oh.
we got here? Looks like we lost them. Central, we'll take that.
Cuff him up with me. You, stop there.
You got this, partner.
You have the right to remain silent.
One perp coming in, dispatch.
Dispatch, I need a warrants check on an ID.
Received. Checking now. 84, no infractions on record.
Add offenses. On foot crime. Assault. Whoops. What are you in for? Have two suspects from different... Didn't see what that said.
Dispatch, I need a vehicle registration check.
Affirmative, stand by. Nothing flagged in the system. They're cleared.
My shift will be ending soon.
Patrol in the vicinity, attend a street mugging in Chinatown.
Halt! Stop there.
He's running!
Hey, you! You're out of options, dirtwad.
We have units on standby if required.
Dispatch, we need backup here.
Copy.
Take him down!
Reach for the sky.
You just crossbody him, just like fuck it. Eh.
You have the right to remain silent.
Nailed it. I didn't even know you were still here.
Central, requesting a 1029 on the subject.
Affirmative, stand by.
I just love how your character somewhat
Records indicate
ragdolls.
prior criminal activity.
We'll take that.
Okay. You just say let him go. No.
Wrap it up, partner. It's beer o'clock.
I like the music. Very minimalistic. Also, the fact that the weather changes is good too. Do I get overtime?
Quit struggling.
He's in a drug deal and he's wearing a sign that says repent your sins. All right. Yay! Poor conduct. I get a shotgun. Upgrade tokens. I let a man die. I mean, how many roads must a man be run over by before you can call him a man? Nailed it. On foot, shift location unlocked. Several patrol zones. Standard operating procedure is to alternate between these beats, ensuring that you become familiar with the entire city. Available on the shift assignment screen. I had one incorrect offense and one suspect escaped. Yay! Was I supposed to get, like, top 5? I was told to do at least 3. I let a man die.
Listen up, everyone. Before you get to your regular assignments, we have a special guest who needs our help, and he wanted to talk to you about it himself. This is Spencer Sharp.
Mr. Wonka?
Spencer I. Sharp, madam.
Oh, my mistake. Spencer I. Sharp. Mr. Sharp is the curator at the Averno City History Museum, and he's got a situation on his hands.
Hello, officers. I come to you with news of a serious crime. Several artifacts from the museum have gone missing. 20 in all.
They stole them out of the exhibits?
Some, yes. About half were stolen from out in the open. The rest were taken from our vault, which means that whoever made off with them knew what they were doing, and somehow managed to get their hands on a set of keys.
Got any suspects?
I have no earthly idea who would do such a thing. And to tell you the truth, I'm more concerned with finding the lost items than I am with apprehending the culprit.
Okay, you heard the man. Keep your eye out for any of this stuff as you move around the city. Then bring it in, get it to Eugene, and we'll send it back where it belongs.
Thank you, officers. Averno City's legacy depends on you.
Yay! Oh, here we go. More shift assignments. To unlock the next location, resolve 10 crimes in East Averno South. 2 p.m. to midnight. Okay.
Come on, kid. Let's roll.
Let's try to upgrade the policing stuff. Because so far, self-improvement, unlock a player upgrade. So far, the combat and physical is not really much of an issue. Like, I don't have to worry about dying so long as I take cover. Timed breath ability. I might want to start looking into that.
Unit 84, investigate a suspicious object that has been observed at the rear of the ACB bank.
This is the police. Stop the car.
Whoops. Interesting. Doesn't allow me to put the lights on for the car, like the headlights. The siren is around. It's a bomb? No, it's a safe
Central.
box.
We've located the item. Property of Averno Museum. Doesn't look particularly dangerous. Looks like we need a 4-digit code.
Ah, that's what it meant. Recover an artifact. How does it feel to be the only non-incompetent policeman in Averno City? No matter, you're one step closer to solving the mystery of why a lowly museum employee would hold his employer's finest artifacts for ransom. Still doesn't change the fact that I got a bunch of crimes that I have to solve.
HQ, this is Kelly. I need a plate check.
Received. Checking now. All clear on that search. No criminal history.
No criminal history, despite obvious gang colors. Gotcha.
multiple reports of a 1034 street brawl in Haddonfield Point.
Central, we'll take that.
Hands up now!
Suspect is fleeing on foot.
You have the right to remain silent. ACPD, drop it now! You have the right to remain silent. Dispatch, I need a warrants check on an ID.
Received. Checking now. 84, no infractions on record.
Stereo, puzzle cube, bubblegum, dropped weapon. Evading arrest.
Nothing to see over here.
Attention units, we have reports of a street fight occurring in Springwood.
Knife! Knife!
Drop the weapon!
Hold still, damn it!
Book 'em, Dano!
You have the right to remain silent. You, stop there.
You got this, partner.
You have the right to remain silent.
You have the right to remain silent.
Whoops.
You got this, kid? Control 84 requesting a plate run.
Affirmative, stand by. Search returned with an active warrant.
That one it! On our way, dispatch. Casualty at my 20.
Stand 4.
Need backup at my location.
You're too far away.
No shit, I'm too far away.
Suspect vehicle last spotted in Bakersfield.
We are reporting a speeding vehicle at our coordinates.
Copy that. Suspect vehicle identified on Fenwick intersection 6.
Get tighter to the suspect.
Suspect vehicle last spotted in Springwood.
Close the gap, Booch.
Suspect vehicle identified in Bakersfield.
Got a speeding vehicle here.
Affirmative.
Control, we're on it.
Focus.
Where'd they go?
Suspect last spotted at Laquema Bay.
You're coming with me.
Support is standing by.
You have the right to remain silent.
Okay, vehicle crimes.
Dispatch, I need an ID check.
Checking database for records. Records indicate prior criminal activity.
Assault with a deadly weapon.
Okay, they're sober. Central, requesting a 1028.
Checking database for records. 84, individual is a known felon.
You hear that? Get after him!
She's crashed. Central. Requesting a 1029 on the subject.
Affirmative, stand by. Records indicate prior criminal activity.
Okay, they're sober.
Okay, nothing there.
Why didn't you arrest them?
They pulled over. They didn't try to run from me.
Shoot the vehicle!
Okay, well,
He's
now...
shooting! Shots fired! Stop there.
All right, I'm beat. Go to your desk to end your shift. No signs of life.
I need to fix my car.
Find the perp, quick!
The crime was already solved.
Central, they got away. Drive it up, partner. It's beer o'clock. Just relax, will ya?
Yay, bad guy has been processed. Oh, he's faded into the floor. Building a case. 5 pieces of evidence against a gang. Recruit number 3. Urban cleanup. Available on the shift assignment screen. Also, casually just letting it be known, the broken windows policy is bullshit. But let's keep going. Hey, I have a new vehicle. So you're asking me to stay and do ridiculously longer shifts? I'm trying to understand that one mechanic. I'm going to very briefly take a couple minutes rest just because my knee is starting to act up and I need to stretch it. Gaming with a sprained knee is not the most fun thing, but I will get right back to it. So just give me a second and I will be there. So I'm just going to switch over to my glitch and call it an intermission. So here we go. Might as well run some ads to keep the lights on. Create a dashboard. Might as well. Stream manager. Huh, I recently ran ads. Okay, well, never mind. Just give me a second while I stretch out my leg. My legs! Let me find some royalty-free music while I do what I can. Royalty-free lo-fi. All right, we are back. Right, I left the door open. Give me a second. There we go. Now we are back. Check, check. I'm just checking. All right.
Cordell, you busy?
I always have time for you.
Don't say that too loud. I'm liable to hold you to it. I have an undercover assignment for you. We're getting reports of street races happening across Averno. Same cars keep showing up. We're pretty sure it's some kind of organized group. If they're flouting the law to race like this, we have a feeling they're up to a whole lot more. I want you to keep an eye out, and if you can, work your way into their outfit. Stay incognito, gain their trust, see what you can find out. You got that?
Yes, ma'am.
You want me to get you some coffee? Sure, let's do parking violations.
Yeah, these streets won't clean themselves.
That actually ain't half bad.
So, with the August gang taking their dirt nap, Crimson Serpent's got a shot at the top. Who would have thunk it? That Charles Wong's been around the block. Guns, trafficking, gambling. Never got as big as the AG, but he runs a serious operation. And yeah, Weave is one to watch. She's got fire in the belly, and no mistake. And I got a feeling she has a friend or two in uniform, if you catch my drift.
How do I know where the parking area is? Street race, cool. Objective mission. On foot, in vehicle, police helicopter. Okay.
Attention, suspected gang members exchanging gunfire at South Shore.
Hey, Control, we got a dangerous driver.
Roger that.
Control, we're on it.
Pain in the ass.
Suspect vehicle was last seen on Fenwick intersection 2. Suspect vehicle last spotted in Springwood. Suspect vehicle identified on Fenwick intersection 7.
Adam, requesting backup.
Received.
Units in pursuit. Stinger is deployed.
Get closer.
Central, be advised. Suspect missed the spikes.
Suspect vehicle was last seen in Chinatown.
Close the gap, Booch.
Suspect vehicle identified in Chinatown.
This wasn't what I was supposed to be doing at all. I was supposed to be handing out tickets.
Search the area. That's our suspect's vehicle.
Suspect vehicle was last seen in Litchfield. Suspect vehicle identified on Fenwick East.
Tires punctured, but they're still moving.
Suspect vehicle was last seen on Lacoima Bridge.
We've got a chase. They've ditched the vehicle.
Roger.
Chaser! Hey, you!
Assistance is available.
You're out of options, dirtwad. All right, punk, that's enough. You have the right to remain silent.
Jesus. That was not worth it.
Dispatch, I need a warrants check on an ID.
Received. Checking now. Nothing flagged in the system. They're clear.
Move along.
Motherfucker, get in my car.
Available units, we have a confirmed Grand Theft Auto on Fenwick Intersection 7.
burglary on our watch.
Roger that. Acknowledged.
On our way,
You have the right to remain silent. You have the right to remain silent.
Central, get the cell ready.
Control, check this one for priors.
Checking database for records. All clear on that search. No criminal history.
Just say no, kids. Really? That's what you're saying?
Quitting time.
I gotta pee.
Quit struggling.
All the crooks have the same profile picture. I can go after the captain now. Night Safety Project. Concerns over antisocial or drunken behavior on the streets at night are negatively impacting the economy. Rebuild confidence in the nightlife experience. Well, so long as we're not dead last. upgrades. So that's what that does.
Cordell, nice work out there. We got enough evidence to give Weaver her day in court. Antonio got in touch. Says he's gonna call the payphone. Why don't you go talk to him for me?
Oh God. Oh Jesus.
I got a tip on Weaver. She's on the rooftop on Portalo Hill, right by the gas station. Better get there quick though, she's a restless one.
He give you anything?
Weaver's at a rooftop on Portalo Hill. We have to go right now.
That's great, kid. I'll call it in. Dispatch, give me Lee.
This is Lee.
I think one of the
know where Weaver
weakest
is.
voicing
Rooftop on
characters
Portalo
is
Hill.
the one of
Headed
Nick
in now.
Cordell, which is
Great work. We're on our
interesting.
way.
It's quite rare that the main protagonist happens to be one of the weakest voiced characters, but this is an indie game.
Squad car. Looks like someone beat us to it.
Appreciate the donation to my, retirement fund. So yeah, the department's starting to build a pretty serious case on your outfit. If you guys keep leaving loose ends, it could get rough for you.
I'll tell Popov to tighten things up. Anyone new in the department I need to worry about?
Nah, just a rookie. Remember Chief Cordell? His kid.
More cannon fodder. Love it. Hey, who the hell is that?
Christ, it's the Cordell kid!
Police officer, no one move. This is your only warning. Reach for the sky. Freeze! Don't make me drop you. ACPD, drop it now.
Gotcha.
You have the right to remain silent.
Arrest him! Hey, Cordell, look who the cat dragged in. Officer Choi.
Come on, Kelly. I thought cops were supposed to stick together.
And I thought they weren't supposed to take kickbacks from crooks for inside information.
Dispatch, I need an ID check.
Affirmative, stand by.
One perp coming in, dispatch.
84, individual is a known felon.
A known felon who is a member of the police officers. Okay.
You got this, kid? Just relax, will ya? Quit struggling.
There we go. Go to the interrogation room.
Come on, Daniel. I expect this from the rank and file, but you know better.
I was working undercover.
Don't try to feed me that, Choi. When Cordell found you, you were delivering our info to the Crimson Serpent.
So I could prove they're dirty.
This may come as a shock, Danny, but we already know the Crimson Serpent commits crimes. Now we just know they commit them with your help. You're a disgrace to the badge officer. At least I won't have to call you that much longer.
Don't do this. I have information to trade. There's a shipment coming in.
From where?
I'm not sure, but it's coming in at the docks.
Oh, it's good to know a ship is going to come through the docks.
It's supposed to be the biggest one they've had all year. Pavlov is overseeing the drop personally.
Now there's something we can chat about. Thanks for your work today, Nick. You can go ahead and punch out. Looks like Danny and I have a lot to catch up on.
Another crime gang reeling. Lady Captain Weaver arrested. Dmitry Popov. Well, it looks like things are about to pop off in the Verno City. Da. So, feelings about this game so far. It's not bad. It kind of just goes from mission to mission. I don't mind the minimalism, but there's a lot that could be added to improve to make the better game. Doing the beat cop stuff, like actually being there in the street doing like street crime stuff, it wasn't bad, but they definitely need to improve and find ways of making, I want to say what is it called? You're basically going around the beat. You're looking at traffic violations and stuff like that. Being able to say on the map, hey, these are some known parking areas that you can go and patrol. Like having that at least. But all things said, it wasn't bad for a $30 experience. There's still a lot that needs to be put in, probably. We will see how this game fares. This is obviously a huge undertaking that the studio, whose name is escaping me right now, is trying to do compared to their previous releases. We will see if it turns out to be something that is worth the price of admission. But for the time being, I didn't mind it. We'll see how it fares later on. But my name is Matthew Tyler DeLeo, better known as Sonic MTD. Arigato gozaimasu. In later days, I'm going to sign off first on YouTube, then I am going to raid someone on Twitch. So, let us go. I have a lot of stuff here. Cool. We're going to end the stream here.